live. We're there for you. ABC4 News at 10 starts now.
Welcome to ABC4 News at 10. I'm Glenn Mills.
And I'm Emily Flores. We thank you for joining us here tonight. Another full day of wintry weather across the state. This is a live look at Little Cottonwood Canyon, where you can see that snow is still coming down. Conditions tonight could make for a dicey morning commute tomorrow.
Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy outside on the Pinpoint Weather Porch with everything we need to know tonight.
Alana.
Snow continues to come down here in Salt Lake County. We love for a storm to perform, and that's exactly what happened with this multi-day event. We've got a winter weather advisory that was extended. This is for the northern and central Wasatch Front. It is in effect until noon as snow showers continue to impact this area. Salt Lake, Davis, and Weber County will see a rough morning commute as a result of the light snow that continues to come down. Now, the light snow showers may slow down, but they're going to keep going as we head through the overnight. As you look at the storm tracker radar, we're scanning the area and you're watching that northwest flow bring that moisture over the lake, and we are dealing with this snow, and we've got low-level moisture that just wants to stick around. It's stubborn. Now, when it comes to snow totals, the mountains have been hit hard. Take a look at these numbers. This starts Sunday, and here we are Tuesday night talking about 40 inches of snow at Alta. Snowbird picking up 31 inches, more than 2 feet in places like Snow Basin, pretty close to that. Up in Park City at the canyons and Brighton, as well as Nordic Valley getting 2 feet of snow. Our high country getting hammered with heavy, wet, dense snow. It's been a relatively short window for this snow to accumulate, and as a result, we get high avalanche danger up there near the Bear River Mountains. You're seeing a lot of orange on this map. That is the considerable avalanche danger category. We often see this as we roll away from storms, but we also always see incidents typically occurring when we've got this considerable category, and that does include the Wasatch Mountains, the western Uintas, as well as over on the eastern side of the state. So avalanche danger high. The morning commute definitely compromised in the counties that I've mentioned, and we're not done yet. When it comes down to it, another storm system is going to take aim at the Beehive State. We're tracking the timing of it coming up in my full forecast in just a few minutes. Cold temperatures out here now. Things are going to get icy. Emily, Glenn, back to you.
All right, thank you, Alana. We turn to one of those incidents now. A man in the hospital tonight after he got caught in an avalanche. This all happening up Little Cottonwood Canyon. That's where ABC4's Courtney Johns joins us live from with the very latest. Courtney.
Yeah, Glenn, I'm at the mouth of Little Cottonwood Canyon, which really isn't far from where all of this happened. We're told that the avalanche happened about 6 miles into the canyon at Pink Pine around 2:30 this afternoon. We're told 2 people in their 20s accidentally triggered an avalanche while they were skiing. One of the skiers got caught in that avalanche and has serious injuries tonight. Now, right now, the Utah Avalanche Center lists this area as having considerable avalanche danger, which is also kind of known as the middle zone for avalanche danger. The UAC says skiers took the right precautions, including reading the avalanche forecast, skiing in a group, and bringing probes and beacons.
Alta's reported 30 inches of new snow since the storm started, which means that there's a lot of really fresh, light snow on top of a really very weak faceted sugary layer. Mm-hmm. And because of that, the weak layer is hidden underneath all this new snow.
The UAC says that we can also expect more dangerous avalanche conditions in the weeks ahead, particularly in the eastern and northeastern portions of the mountains. Reporting live at the mouth of Little Cottonwood Canyon, Courtney Johns, ABC4 News.
Courtney, thank you. Police identifying a man who crews spent hours searching for at Solitude Mountain Resort.
Crews found Devin O'Connell's body early this morning. Now, he was last seen yesterday around noon. His family reported him missing last night after he was late meeting them. Crews searched late into the night but had to call off the search around 1:30 this morning because of weather conditions. But then hours later, O'Connell's body was found. The medical examiner's office working to figure out the cause of death. And in Davis County, a man is home safe after being rescued from a mountain in Bountiful. Volunteers helped a 62-year-old man who was having a medical episode, we're told, while stranding up a snowy trail. He was treated on scene and home tonight.
Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall calling for the immediate demolition of 4 houses after a string of fires. Now, 2 of those houses catching fire multiple times in just the past month. The mayor says the order follows years of discussions with the property owners. They have 10 days to hire a demolition team or the city will do it and charge them. It took dozens of firefighters to knock down a fire in Salt Lake City warehouse this afternoon. This happening near 36th West and 5th South. Firefighters say the flames also spread to a small office space. No one was inside the building when this fire started. The cause still being investigated.
And happening tomorrow, major discussions on the future of how states use water from the Colorado River. Water users will meet in Las Vegas to try and figure out how to use less water, as the two largest reservoirs on the river are only about a quarter full. The goal is to decrease use by 15%. If states cannot come up with a plan, they will face mandatory cutbacks.
A new Park City pilot program could give workers a place to stay in town and benefit landlords at the same time. A spokesperson for the Employer Rental Incentive Program saying more than 80% of Park City's workforce commutes every day. Now, under the program, homeowners would rent out properties to employees, and the employers will offer incentives to homeowners. For instance, Deer Valley Resort offering homeowners ski perks when they sign up. You can find more information at the website there on the screen.
And new at 10, the city of Provo names its new police chief, and it's a familiar face, Troy Beebe. He'd been serving as the interim chief. Now, the city's municipal council unanimously voted to name him the new chief at its meeting today. Beebe has 29 years of experience in law enforcement, including 24 with the Provo Police Department.
We're getting a sneak peek tonight at what the site of the old Utah State Prison will look like in the future.
Yes, around 100 acres of the old prison will be used for shopping, housing, and recreation. Potential plans, though, for the first phase of development have been released and include 3,000 multi-family housing units, 16 acres of parks, and 200,000 square feet for retail and restaurants. The Land Authority must now decide whether or not to move forward.
Nearly 1,000 Americans die of cardiac arrest every single day. To improve response efforts, Weber and Morgan counties are now using a new app that gets the public involved in CPR efforts. Fire departments and hospitals in the two counties are adopting the Pulse Point app and asking residents to do the same. After a 911 call comes in for someone suffering cardiac arrest, people who have the app and are willing to perform CPR nearby can get a notification with that person's location. That could get someone to the scene to start CPR while paramedics are on the way.
So we're servicing 300,000 people with this app. And if you ask me, one life saves well worth the $20,000 we spent to implement this.
Mike Slater with Ogden Fire says typically paramedics are on scene within 4 to 6 minutes, but only about 1/4 of people suffering from cardiac arrest survive.
And Governor Spencer Cox making changes to requirements for a number of state government jobs under the Skills First Hiring Initiative. The requirement of a bachelor degree for many state jobs will be dropped. Instead, state hiring managers can consider experience rather than a degree.
Coming up next on ABC4 News at 10, some good news when it comes to inflation that's plagued consumers. But the economy still isn't out of the woods. Why fear of a recession continues tonight.
And severe weather hitting several parts across the country. We're going to check on areas already impacted, plus see where the major storms are headed next.
Plus, we're ending the day with snow, but we also started it with snow. Look at this. It's Tokerville, Washington County, the Southwest Desert, picking up accumulations from a band overnight. We've got another band performing tonight. We'll show you the areas that will be impacted for the morning commute in Utah's most accurate forecast.